Hello everybody, this is Koenigsegg here, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. A little bit different than my normal content, especially since I'm not going live for this one, and we're actually making a proper YouTube video, but I decided that I wanted to give her a good old college try, see how she works, and give her a little try, I guess. So, same content, same person, just different video format. So, not gonna lie, didn't really put a full idea out there for Forza and to see what we were gonna do. What I was kind of trying to do before I started recording was get this Koenigsegg to be basically perfect, obviously. So what we're gonna try to do is we'll go to my favorite racetrack. And maybe I can actually teach people how to tune cars while I'm doing this. So, actually, yeah, why don't we do a tutorial on how to tune a car? So, this is my favorite racetrack, the Emerald Circuit. I forget, because I'm looking at it backwards. So, the Emerald Circuit, so I don't have to do the race. I know the track, so I'll bring you guys along with me for the first ride. So, coming around the Emerald Circuit, we're going to give her the full beans. The only thing that sucks is that this drift zone is going to get annoying. So come around here, flip up through here. There's normally a wall there, so you can't cut the corners hard. Same with there. But I also can't tune a car if it's, whoa. Alright, I think what I need to do... So, certain things to know about this Koenigsegg 1-to-1. It has been pretty much fully maxed out, but it is specifically all-wheel drive. So I don't know if you guys picked up on what was going on my other Koenigsegg 1-to-1, which I have tuned to pure perfection. Outside of it burning rubber in first and second gear, it is a absolute track monster. This one is supposed to kind of pick up where that one leaves off, right where, like, in those slower corners, this one I want to be faster because I can then hit the gas harder with the all-wheel drive. So currently, we're tuned to be able to go 275 miles an hour. We aren't really able to hit that, and on the highway, I'm coming up to 274 max. So honestly, I'm going to bring that right back down to, say, like 270. Whoa, 265. God dang, that's a huge jump. Yeah, 271. So what we'll go through and do. So I know, I wish I could draw like a mouse or something. But you're going to want these little white lines to kind of go nice and smoothly through a transition. So you want them all to kind of be like just evenly spaced apart. I'm going to go ahead and save that change. So I'm having trouble with the car rolling into the corners. So to get a little bit better roll, what I'm going to try to do is back out of the front acceleration diff lock. So it allows the front two tires to move at different speeds, hopefully allowing, especially while I'm on the gas, for the front end to move a lot easier. Now the rear end we do want to be able to move quite a bit as well, but we also want that locked so when I hit the gas I'm not fighting the car. So when you unlock the rear end, it can cause the car to slide either to the left or to the right specifically, and then you have to learn how to counter that. So we want to try to keep the car as straight as possible during the entire drive. And then I can back this slowly more and more to the rear as well to try to help that front end get into the corner. I also forget that we also have arrow I can change as well. So, I'm not really having any traction issues, I'm not going to lie. What we can also try doing is messing with anti-roll bars. I personally don't touch anti-roll bars. I mess with them maybe every once in a while, but that is it. I do not like touching the anti-roll bars. So let's go ahead with this tune, give her a good old lap. We're going to see how she does. The car does feel a little bit better in the corners now. Oh, it feels a lot better under deceleration as well. The car's tuned. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but the car's handling a lot better already. Okay, so right there, we did have an issue with our arrow. Now, with the 1-to-1, there is an active arrow wing on the rear end, so that could also, you know, play a part. I don't know if that's active, if that actually does anything. I'm not gonna lie. Feel like I should, but you never know. So we gotta go ahead and come around the corner. I'll grab the e-brake, give her a little drifty drift, because why not? So, did anybody see what happened there? I know I'm talking like I'm on live. So the car kind of came up off the ground as we were going uphill. So right there, that gives me a reason to want to change the arrow on the front to keep the nose in the ground. Not a ton bit harder, but a little bit more than what it is now. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. Under deceleration, let me back that out. Maybe turn that up just a little bit. And I want to turn the rear one up a little bit as well. The springs, I'm not too really worried about those. The tires, we could probably drop it a little bit more for PSI, but I don't really want to lose too much maneuverability. So when you drop your tire PSI, it gives you a lot more traction, but it also makes you a lot less nimble. Alright, so let's give her one more good old college try. First corner, that went smoothly as always. We'll just lift around this one. And then part of this is also learning the car itself. Like, how does the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 when put into all-wheel drive work? And honestly, ooh, other than that braking area, that was by far the best run we've had. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure that's by far the best run we've had up until right here, and then I almost fell off the little hill. That could have been bad, because like 3 foot prior, and I would have just went goodbye-bye. So we got to figure out how to get this thing to stop a little bit quicker in the straights. So if we go to brake, we can throw a little bit more percentage at the front, try to get the front end to kind of lock up a little bit better, just so we can get a little bit more breakage. And then we'll just kind of coast it through the rest of the track, just so we can kind of work the car through this track. Now you don't. If you want the car to perform on every track just as well as it performs on this one, you're gonna wanna try to kind of drive it around more as well. Because if I sit here and I tune this one specifically for this little loop here, and if you look on the map, it's just this big old loop down in the bottom left of the screen. If I go ahead and I just turn everything off, this big old loop right here, we come down around by the motel, come back up, go down this little stretch of road here, and then follow it back up and right. And we'll turn all the filters back on because I like seeing all my pretty little icons. I paid for the treasure map for a reason. Alright, so I believe, did we change anything for tuning? Oh, we did. We changed the brakes. Let me go ahead and hit a reverse. Now, I know you guys also might be blaming the driver. Listen, it's driver mod plus tunes that make cars fast, okay? Whoa. No. Also, launch control is also another really good way to build boost. Well, kind of. Launch control is mainly more for traction control than it is anything else. The traction control is nice, but if you really want to launch with all your power, press your brake and your gas in at the same time, and as you can tell, I'm launching with a lot more power than I was with launch control. So this is just braking gas. This is launch control. So I'll show you guys the difference when it comes to launching. Launch control. Alright. Now, just normal gas and brake. As you can tell, one's a lot more explosive. And that is definitely because launch control actually turns traction control on temporarily, even if you have the assist turned off in settings. Let's see what happens if we come around this corner, mat it, and brake. I definitely think, whoa. I definitely think changing that helped a lot. The front brake bias, because that is our first complete lap with almost little to no error. So let's go for it one more time. Let's see if we can get it fully in. And then what we'll do to finalize the tune is race against our highly skilled bots. And I'm sorry I'm not talking too much during the video, especially during driving portions. I do focus quite a bit while I drive, so I don't have a habit of talking while racing. Used to talk to myself in my helmet while I race, though. If you guys want, I will post a full story video on how, or pretty much just my entire past racing life. Because I did actually race for 3 full years. Won a championship every year, which is pretty cool. That was a solid 2 laps. Maybe not the world's fastest times, but let's compare this to an actual track car. So we'll go from a, let's just compare the stats. We got a 1,300 horsepower engine with 1,010 foot-pounds of torque. We weigh 2,800 pounds with a 5.071 displacement. Wait a minute, hang on. Is that? Oh no, it's a 5.07 displacement. I didn't realize that bar was just there. And we got a 47% front weight. Alright, so let's go check a proper track car. What do I want to use? Is a big old question. Let's go nice and simple. Let's go right with the, let's see, the Ford. Is the Ford GT here? There's a proper track car that the Ford GT has. Where it at? Okay. There's also a Cadillac. Right here, S2. 774 horsepower, 671 foot-pounds of torque, 2,719 pounds, 49% front, and a displacement of 3.56. So let's compare the Koenigsegg to this. I know that this one's more than likely going to be slower. It's going to be easier to control, so this thing's not going to be as rippy, but this is going to give us a base comparison to what we should kind of keep an eye out for. So that's my turn off right there, I just realized. So we will just start from here and give her the beans. The shifting in this car already is better. I feel like the car is already able to handle these corners. I don't think I really need to brake as much as I did with the Koenigsegg. Granted, this does not have the same, anywhere near the same power level as the Koenigsegg. But for being half the power, this is pretty much right behind it performance-wise because it's able to handle these turns so insanely well. And whoever says the Koenigsegg 101 is not a track car, I highly disagree with you. So that is a basic lap in the Cadillac. That's not that bad, and we pretty much got the Koenigsegg to do that, but at a much, much, much higher pace. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and set up a race and get that started. Alright, we are starting up this race right now. We are rolling right into it. I'm not going to lie, this is one of the custom ones I've made, so I don't know 100% what's going on in it. So I do know the difficulty. We got highly skilled, custom, anti-lock braking. We always going to keep that on. I don't know about you, but go ahead. If you are holding an Xbox controller in your hand right now, go ahead and pump your left brake pedal, or yeah, totally left brake pedal, left trigger. Go ahead and spam that from start to all the way pressed in and back. And spam that for as many times as you can for 10 seconds. I'll wait. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many did you get? Alright, we'll leave it down in the comments below since I obviously can't see. But unless you are getting like 100 to 200 times per 10 seconds, that's what anti-lock braking can do. As a human, you can't compete with ABS. So that's why I leave it on. Alright, let's get it. These roads are mad wet too, so I'm gonna have quite a trouble handling this big old beast on these roads. Alright, looks like 1 and 2 are gonna be our biggest competition because they are the same speed as us. So that means we are gonna have to outhandle them. Looks like highly skilled was not highly skilled enough. Granted, I probably have a few hours-ish of time worth on this track. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy? Now, granted, I will learn the car to the track more than I will, be able to tune the car to the track. So I do have a really good tune on the car, which is allowing me to be able to just absolutely slap these guys. Because if you just go ahead and build a Koenigsegg car and don't tune it, you're going to have a really hard time handling the thing. These things are absolute monsters, and that's why I really like trying to tune them. They are serious monsters. We got 15 laps. After these 15 laps of just proving to you guys, whoops, that kind of hurt my whole, pride a little bit. I'm over here like, man, my tune's insane, and I just hit a wall. Like, what the heck? Woo. After these 15 laps, we will then end the recording, and we can all go about our days. Dude, the racing's getting to me so much, man. I am, trying to talk and race at the same time, and I'm looking at a million different things because I'm so used to reading chat while doing this kind of stuff, and I'm slowly realizing I don't have to read chat, so I could actually relax a little bit and be a little bit more competitive when it comes to the actual race itself. Now, I do not want to let you guys go without any commentary. Haha, screw you, bitch. That was a clean pass, by the way. Woo! Oh, my dear. Oh, drop one more gear. Floor it in third. Catch the booty when she slide around. So it looks like on a wet road, granted this is completely wet, so these aren't under traditional conditions. Yeah, but I want to be nice and tight around this corner. Oh, that might have been fast, but I did hit the wall, so I got to take that a little bit slower if I want to take that line. Also, when you guys are racing, pay attention for the little secret lines nobody tells you about. So I have the braking line on, just so I always have some sort of reference, because you don't want to listen to these. You don't want to listen to them fully. I mean, as you guys can see, mine's red 90% of the time, and yet I'm hitting all my corners almost flawlessly, if not way faster than the game's saying I should be hitting them. So if I listen to one of the corner things, hang on, let me proceed to listen to it. I just took that corner incredibly slow. So yellow, you can push it. Red, depending on the car that you're in, I wouldn't. If you know the car that you're in and you know that, hey, you can tend to push these things, like the Koenigsegg, I've driven this track a million times. I know the 1-to-1 really well. Not this one specifically, but I know the Koenigsegg's really well. I've played the game quite a lot. So I kind of understand when and where I can push that little red line. Like, I know if I'm coming into the corner wrong, I know to follow that red line. If you are 100% going into the corner wrong, you should be following the driving line. Then you should be driving normally. Alright, we're creating a little bit of a gap now that I've started focusing up. I don't know, you guys think? Hang on. What we'll do, we'll create a little bit of a challenge for ourselves. I'm going to pull over. I'm going to let everybody pass. And we'll give them 10 seconds after everybody passes. It's such a dumb idea. Oh, wait, okay. I'm not waiting for that back after the pack. But after this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's hunt him down. This is where stuff's about to get really entertaining. Whoa, why is there a Jeep? Wait, hang on. Do we want to take a second to think, like, why is there Jeeps and electric Hummers? Excuse me. There's Jeeps, electric Hummers. That's an electric Corvette sitting in front of me. That pink one, that's the Barbie one from the movie. Yeah, look at this thing. Like, what the heck? Alright, let's get back into the race. Sorry, buddy. I'm just gonna have to drive down your door a little bit. Oh, the road's a little bit wetter than I thought. My bad. Alright, let's hunt down top 6. Oh, coming to that corner a wee bit hot. Dude, the brakes on this thing are just otherworldly. Oh, I timed my left turn a little bit early. Just thought the car would hook there. My bad. Let the car kind of roll and slide in, giving her a little bit of the beans, giving her auto beans, third gear, fourth. It looks like this track really, like this little section, loves the end of third, beginning of fourth, and fourth just doesn't have the power I want to be able to like pull out of the corners at like 4,000 to 5,000 RPM. So I gotta figure out. I think what I can do is I can go in and I can tweak fourth gear to be a slight, and I mean like a slight bit shorter. And I guarantee you that would solve all of my like little power problems around the corners. And I guarantee you it'd make me pull out of corners like 5 times faster. Just being able to hit the gas and have the car have that instant acceleration. Granted, I also know that probably anti-lag turbos wouldn't help or wouldn't hurt. Because I guarantee you it's the boost lag, which can be nice, especially when you hit the gas and you don't want to lose traction immediately upon flooring it. The turbo lag can be used to your advantage. I don't use anti-lag turbos a lot of my race cars because I like having that little bit of a second to where if I absolutely mat the throttle, I have access to all of my power just long enough to where the boost doesn't hit yet. And it doesn't spin the tires. Oh, no, I think I'm going to have to rewind here. Nope, I caught it. Somehow I caught that checkpoint. I don't know how. Don't ask. You Fear Gamers. Yo, these are my buddies. Well, You Fear Gamers, I believe, is somebody I met on Forza. Wow, what assholes. Right, I'm going to... Ooh, I was going to say, if you stay on the inside, I'll pass you on the outside. I have no problem with that. Yeah, but now we got the real challenge. Hunting down number 1 and number 2. Let's see how many laps it takes me. We are at lap 9 now. I bet 2 laps. 2 laps. Give me 2 laps. I guarantee you I got this, guys. Well, let me stop looking up at, you know, like I'm live streaming again. Hang on. I freaking kicked the rear end out a little bit harder in that corner than I wanted to. I've gone quiet to focus up my boys. We gotta catch these guys in 3 laps. Or 4 laps. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trying my best to throttle my way out of the freaking spinning out, but these wet roads are so unpredictable. Because I'm trying to be consistent and hit my marks every turn, but it is so not working. It's like sometimes the car hooks, sometimes the car doesn't, sometimes the car's floating across the road, sometimes it doesn't. But it looks like I failed on my 2-lap guesstimate. Granted, I see them now, so I'm guaranteed to catch up within the next lap or so. Okay, so under acceleration, the car really doesn't turn that well. Under mild acceleration. When the car, like, when I just let her roll, she turns really, really well. Like, if I lift, I don't even have to worry about anything. Come here, boys. I could have been dirty and just absolutely plowed the front of my car into theirs. I'm gonna try to pass these guys as clean as I possibly can. As you guys can see, like, I'm hydroplaning at random, so I can't really fully control the car. I gotta be able to control it in a very dangerous environment compared to what this car and I are probably used to. I know they go wide on this one, so I think I'm gonna try to sneak. Okay, that didn't really work. I'm gonna try to sneak and do what? Nothing. Whoa! Oh, that was a somewhat clean pass. Maybe. Oh, I bricked that corner up. I'm not gonna be surprised if they don't drive by me here, but that's fine. Let that booty hang out a little bit on the corner. I think for our last lap, we should try to drift as many corners as we can while staying in first place, obviously. But just for our last lap, So I have 2 laps to create a gap big enough to be able to do that. So let's do it. We gotta get a big enough gap to where we can actually lose some speed and afford not to lose positions as well. These guys are up my butt now that I've passed them. I can't remember if highly skilled is like up there on the difficulty. I think it is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure highly skilled. We're gonna have to double check because these guys do not seem all that good. Granted, I know I'm hitting my marks and I'm like, you know, I have time on the game, but like these guys do not seem that good. Maybe my car's just that fast. Maybe. I'll blame it on the car. We'll just say Koenigsegg's awesome. Which then just represents how amazing my tune is. Maybe I'm just that good at tuning. You never know. Stroking my own ego over here. Alright, coming around the last corners. Oh wait, it's my last lap. I'm supposed to be drifting. What am I doing? Not paying attention? That's what I'm doing. Alright, let's throw her in there. Yee. These slicks are not happy about this. Oh my. Yeah, these racing slicks are not happy about that decision. They are not happy about that decision. No. Alright, we're winning this. I don't know if I'm winning it anymore. Oh, we lost! Second place because we decided to start drifting around. Dang. 12 minutes and 27 seconds. That's actually not that bad. With a best lap of 45, I'm 3 seconds faster. Holy cow. C-Toss was 43? Oh my. That, the 2-Jet Z, that makes kind of sense. The 2-Jet's kind of insane. Tuned correctly. Actually, is the 2-Jet, is that the, like, off-road looking Hot Wheels car, or is that the other one? 20,000 XP and 111,000 credits. Oh my god. Only 15 laps and 100,000 credits? It only took me, what, 20 minutes? That was insane. So let's check our difficulty real quick to see how high highly skilled actually is. 1, 2, 3. So it's literally the 4th highest difficulty. So apparently we gotta go into either expert or pro. I know I normally race in these two, and I normally try to come down the line when I'm playing with other people. Because I play a lot of this game. As you can tell up in the top left, I'm Prestige 2, level 48. And then I know you guys have seen my car locker, so you know I've been playing quite a bit. But that was an incredibly successful stream, or I love to say stream. I'm so used to streaming. I wanted to try something different, create a Forza video for everybody. I want to see how the OBS works, how everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and upload this one. I have no clue how any of this is going to go. If you guys want to see more YouTube videos, definitely let me know. If you guys want to see more, live streams, I'm pretty sure a lot of my, what should I say, fan base? A lot of you guys really want to see live streams, and especially with Subnautica. Insane Race, yes. We're gonna say 4-wheel drive. Drive track. No. Okay, so we're just gonna say 4-wheel track. I don't know if you guys can hear my Xbox controller going absolutely crazy or whatnot, but we are uploading the tune, so you guys can go ahead and download it. I'll see if I can pull up the, let's say, best for handling, and honestly, we're gonna say it's gonna be top speed as well. I mean, it does 270 miles an hour. I don't know what other car does that, and still whoops your booty in the corner as well. So I believe that is everything for this video. So if you guys like it, definitely make sure to hit that like button. Also, if you guys want to see more of this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, if you're not, definitely leave in the comments whether or not you want to see more or less of these types of videos. I know everybody's been requesting Subnautica, but I'm trying to branch out with my new setup, see what we can do, see what can bring in different types of communities, because I really do enjoy cars. I love the ocean, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love Subnautica, and I do plan on finishing that game and building the Neptune rocket and playing Subnautica 2, Below Zero, and stuff like that. I also plan on possibly doing some modded Subnautica at some point. That would be awesome. But seriously, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, definitely, please do leave a like. I've said that 4 times now. I feel like I'm begging. Let's not beg. If you guys like it, leave a like. If not, bon voyage. I gotta get a face cam. That'll be the next purchase. But anyways, this will be LaserGhost26 signing this video.